620 is solving literal equations, right? So let's do A. So when you're solving literal equations, they want us to rearrange the equation for a specific variable. So in this case, they want us limit it or restrict it to W. They want us to isolate W. So if I divide both sides by LH, right, LH, I get V over LH equals W, because the H cancels, the L cancels. So I get W equals V over LH. Whenever you're solving literal equations, make sure that the variable you're solving for is on the left-hand side. Okay, let's do B. So I have y equals x over 2 plus 3, and I want to solve for x. So first things first, I'll subtract 3 from both sides, so I get y minus 3 equals x over 2. And then this part, I'll multiply both sides by 2, but remember, I'm multiplying the whole side of the equation by 2, right? So I get 2y minus 6 equals x, right? I have to distribute that in. So again, we write it with the variable we're solving for all alone on the left-hand side. You should not leave that in factored form. I'm guessing that CPM answers may leave it in factored form. You should not do that. Okay, let's make some room for C. So for C, we have E over R equals I, and we want to solve for R, right? So if I multiply both sides by R, right, R and R, I get E, right, because these cancel, equals IR. And now we want to solve for R, so I divide both sides by I, and I get E over I equals R, right, because these cancel. And we rewrite it as R equals E over I. Whoops, that's a terrible looking I, so I will fix that. E over I, and we box that. And the last one, D, 2x plus 1 over y equals 3, and we want y all alone. So first I'll subtract 2x from both sides, subtract 2x, and I get 1 over y equals negative 2x plus 3, or 3 minus 2x, doesn't matter. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply both sides by y, right? Multiply both sides by y. Whenever we have the variable we're looking to solve for in the denominator, at some point you have to multiply it both sides by that to get it out of the denominator. So in this case, I end up with 1 equals negative 2x plus 3. Now I'm not going to distribute the y in because my goal is to get y all alone. So what I'll do is I'll just divide both sides by negative 2x plus 3. Negative 2x plus 3. And this one will cancel, and I'm left with 1 over negative 2x plus 3 equals y. And we would rewrite that, right, as y equals 1 over negative 2x plus 3. Or y equals 1 over 3 minus 2x. Either way is fine.